CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 3 of Dual Destinies. Last time, Athena was unable to continue defending Juniper due to her PTSD involving trials, and so Phoenix had to step up to the plate and take the reins of the case. And then we cross-examined Detonate, the bomb specialist who was basically overseeing the bomb that went off in the courtroom. We know that basically he is the big culprit of this case, as seen in the intro cutscene, where he's like, bombs destroy and they cleanse the earth. They wipe it clean in that glistening flame. But we couldn't really pin anything on him, so now we're going to cross-examine Juniper. So let's go. I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. On the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad. I can read your feelings, you know, boss. Guess there's no hiding from her, huh? Don't worry, I know we need a testimony, but if anybody picks on her again, they'll pay. Guess she's already at anger level 1. I'll throw him into Apollo again. I will throw them and I will target Apollo. Apollo didn't even get me angry, but damn it, he could get me angry. This is pre-venge, Mr. Wright. Don't worry, I'll stop the proceedings before I let anything bad happen to her. The defense has no objections, Your Honor. In that case, I will take my leave. But before I do, there's just one more thing, Mr. Wright. Is it? Me? Yes. Dismantling bombs is my job. Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you try. Urgh, this guy's hiding something. I just know it. Now, if you will excuse me. Bailiff, please go out into the lobby and bring back the defendant. And I forgot to turn the timer on. Hooray. Junie! Hi, Athena. She looks even worse off than before. Don't worry, Junie. We're here for you. Thanks, Athena. And I'll do my best to. You blew up the courtroom because you bear resentment against the courts, correct? No, of course not. I know how it is. You have a thing for Apollo justice. You see the court system mocking him, calling his forehead big, mocking his size, his loud voice, his overall pathetic demeanor, and you had enough. So in a declaration of love, you embraced your yandere side and you blew up the courts. What's that you say? I can barely hear you. I haven't done anything wrong. This prosecutor's scary. Objection! What an impudent little girl! Stop acting innocent and tell the truth! This is getting ugly! You rearmed the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse! Admit it! That's why you went to the lobby where Mr. Justice was! Isn't that right? You wanted to snap off a piece of his Slim Jim! Mr. Wright, can I go give that prosecutor a smack? Well, what? Of course not! Do we have to review Courtroom Manners 101 again? We can't let a creep that bullies innocent girls like this off so easily. I haven't forgotten about how he treated you. Don't worry about me, just help Junie! I think we could take him. It's 2 against 1. I toss him, you punch him. We could tag team him. Her heart's crying out. She's so scared, so very scared. Looks like Athena's picking something up with her heightened sense of hearing. And it sounds like this time, it's the voice of Miss Wood's heart. Don't deny it! You stole the remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you? Objection! Your Honor, please put a stop to this. Mr. Bain's badgering the defendant. Technically, that's actually perfectly allowed for the prosecution. What do you mean it's allowed for the prosecution? I'm sorry, but just... It's been established years ago that by ex-chief prosecutor the best, he really went in on this. He really went gung-ho on this. And basically wrote out the following. The prosecution is allowed to do whatever the heck they want while the defense can't. It was that simple. We were initially against it, but then he threatened us with a large rock. Yes, Miss Woods does seem quite frightened. Mr. Bain, I ask that you behave more like a gentleman. But don't you know, Your Honor, there is no more of a gentleman in this world than I. I am a nice guy. As if a gentleman or even a gentleman would behave like he does. Don't let that rude ruffian win. Athena! How dare you call a gentleman such as I a rude ruffian? I'll have you know that I do puzzles every day, as all gentlemen do. I do it while hearing this da 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 theme. I'll have you know I attended a manners class every Saturday. I'm more than just a mere gentleman. I'm a genteel man. Seriously, just coming back to this game, I did not realize just how much of a quote-unquote nice guy Gaspin is. Gaspin giving off some real incel energy. Not when you're terrorizing a young lady or not. I demand my money back from that madness class if I were you. I should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them, but... Mr. Bain, that will be enough. Certainly, Your Honor. No further questions. Let's move on to the defendant's testimony. Miss Woods, please share with the court what you were doing when the bomb went off. When the bomb went off. Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery. The bomb went off, and rubble started falling. It fell on top of me. Junie's clearly in pain, being forced to recall the bombing like this. She can't even get her words out. This isn't gonna work, so what now? Hey, wait a minute. Even if she can't vocalize what she wants to say, we can listen to what's inside her heart. Yes, now's the perfect time to use Athena's power. Her magical lawyer ability. You can hear it, can't you, Athena? The cries of Miss Wood's heart. Yes, and they sound incredibly strained. She's so scared. I think she could collapse at any second. Athena's a unique ability, you see. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear the words of a witness's heart. In essence, she can sense how a person is really feeling from the tone of their voice. Guess it's all up to Athena and her special ability now. Athena, I want you to use the analytical psychology you studied and listen to the testimony of Miss Wood's heart. Okay, boss, I'll give it a go. After all, this is the whole reason I put all that effort into studying analytical psychology. I took a night course. Online. Get, let's do this. So your holographic thingamabob can show us how Miss Woods is feeling, right? In a nutshell, yes. The emotions and images that I picked up on just now while listening to her testimony, I can enter all of that into Widget and use the mood matrix to analyze them. These mood markers reflect fluctuations in Junie's emotions, but apparently they can't correct CzarThwomp's flubbing. What am I, some Moogie? Seriously, what are you doing, CzarThwomp? When she feels happy or is enjoying the memory, the Happy Meal will light up. When she feels angry or frustrated, the Angry marker will react. When she feels sadness or is frightened by a memory, the Sad marker will blink. And when she feels surprised or confused, the Surprised marker will let us know. So with your special ability and Widget's Mood Matrix program, we can track how Miss Woods is feeling as she testifies. Talk about the wonders of technology. Coming from Phoenix, the guy who basically invented the Mason system, which allows for him to time travel. Yep, now let's give it a shot. I'm picking up on some kind of discord or noise in Junie's heart. See here? This is what the noise looks like in the Mood Matrix. It's a result of inconsistencies between her testimony and feelings. If we can pinpoint these inconsistencies, the noise level should drop. Okay, it's time to listen to Miss Wood's true testimony. Just nothingness. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, come on. Yeah, just don't look at things. This power of Athena is incredible. Sorry, I was just trying to think about the controls. And I'm seeing unexpected emotion that's inconsistent with the content of a testimony. What? Already? Come on, just let's select it already. Yeah, it's like the game's like, you can't figure it out. You don't know what she's thinking. She was happy the rubble fell on her. This is exciting. Everyone wants to see rubble fall on them. Well, look at that. This is odd. There must be a reason for this contradictory emotion. We just need to do some digging. When you find unexpected emotion, you'll first need to pinpoint it. Why do you keep saying that? I don't know, Mr. Right. It confuses and scares me as well. And then select the unexpected emotion or reaction from the 4 mood markers with A. You get nothing. It was a surprise! Everyone should feel happy when they have rubble falling atop them. Come on, come on. Got it! Yeah, not even letting you select is like, you can't select anything, you can't handle the truth! Widget is registering joy when Miss Woods recalls the rubble falling on her. There must be a reason for this unexpected emotion. Miss Woods, as the rubble was falling, was there also something that made you feel happy? What? Mr. Wright, the feeling of happiness is spreading throughout Junie's heart. Keep going on this point, and I bet Junie will start to calm down. Great, let's hear what she has to say.
Just as I was about to escape the courtroom, the bomb went off. I was so startled, I tripped. And then rubble started falling on top of me. I really thought I was done for. But just then, Apollo came and rescued me.
Apollo? Seriously, Junie, why you gotta think of Apollo? He's trash, he's low-tier garbage. Have you seen that forehead?
He used his own body to shield me from the rubble.
So that's when he sustained those injuries. How do you feel, Junie? Did talking about Apollo give you some courage?
Yes, Apollo is just like the sun, strong and bright and warm. It also filled me with joy seeing him get crushed by those rocks. You don't know how delightful it was to see him crying out in pain. He was screaming in agony as blood seeped from his wounds. He begged me for help, but I just watched.
Junie, help! Junie, stop saying the laughing! This is not funny! I can't feel my arms!
Just talking about it makes me feel like a leaf undergoing photosynthesis.
And see, your coughing stopped all of a sudden.
Oh, you're right. Thank you, Athena.
Looks like we were able to draw out some new testimony. Hee pretty neat, huh? But there's still some noise left, meaning there must be still some discord in Junie's heart. I guess we'll have to keep going then. Let me put this new information, update the mood matrix, and we'll be good to go. You remember what to do, right? When I find an unexpected emotion, I should first pinpoint it. That's right. And then you select it from the mood markers with A. What is this A button here? I don't know, Mr. Right. The voices just tell me to say A button, and I say A button. If we can find the reason for the discord in our hearts, then we should be able to draw even more new testimony out.
I tried to run, but I was too slow. Before I could get away, the bomb went off. I was so startled I tripped, and then rubble started to fall. I thought I was done for. And then Apollo screamed at the rubble. He yelled, "Take me!
Take me instead! I don't want to work at the agency anymore! End my misery!" Yeah, it is a little faint though. It was the anger, the lack of anger. Got it. You were happy when Mr. Justice rescued you, aren't you?
Yes, I was really happy.
But there was also something you felt sad about at the same time.
Sad?
The reason I ask is, When you were describing how you were rescued, we sensed a little sadness, too.
Oh, I think it's probably because of Bum Rat Briny.
Bum Rat Briny? Well, what do you know? Something new.
That's right. I brought my stuffed animal, Bum Rat Briny, to watch the trial with me. Bum Rat Briny and Phony Fanny are brothers.
Who knew that the legal world would conspire a whole line of merchandise? Phoenix, you know about the Blue Badger. You've been near Gatewaterland. You were in the boat.
I had Bum Rat Briny with me while I was watching the trial. But it wasn't until Apollo saved me that I realized I lost him as I was running away.
Yeah, just Apollo. Your Apollo gets crushed by this rubble, and Junie's first thought is,
oh my gosh, Bum Rat Briny!
Apollo's bleeding on the ground.
Where's Bum Rat Briny? Apollo, where's Bum Rat Briny?
Athena! Junie! Juniper! I can't feel my torso! Everything by whole my neck is numb!
Why do you have to be selfish, Apollo?
I need help!
My poor Rhiney, a victim of that terrible bomb. Oh, I know. You can see what he looked like in this poster.
Yeah, and then I just can't love the fact that just Bum Rat Briny is Phoenix. Basically, they gave him the Phoenix suit. Yeah, of course they wouldn't give Phony Fanny. They wouldn't give that to Clavier, even though Clavier essentially ruined Phoenix's life, albeit inadvertently. Just Clavier just hanging on to everything Kristoff was saying. Just not questioning it in the slightest of, oh, how would Kristoff know that Phoenix was gonna forge the evidence? Just Clavier just coming in with basically with Drew Misham on the stand. No questions whatsoever. Just no questions how Kristoff would know this information.
It's for the campaign to eradicate fake evidence and false charges. Phony Fanny and Bum Rat Briny, huh?
Frankly, Phony Fanny and Bum Rat Briny, huh? Frankly, they could have completed it by giving Bum Rat Briny the Hobo Phoenix beanie. Nothing against the campaign, but why an elephant and a rhinoceros? Mr. Wright, I don't sense any disco in Junie's heart anymore. So I guess that means we managed to draw out all of her testimony. That's right. I'll just make an update with the new info and we'll have the whole picture. So, do you think her new testimony will help? Absolutely. I don't know what I would have done without you, Athena. So, Bum Rat Briny was in the courtroom when the bomb went off. Now that we know that, it changes the meaning of that other piece of evidence. All I have to do is present it. At the right statement. All I have to do is, quote-unquote, present it. And then we may be able to, quote-unquote, find the truth. Okay, let me just see where it is, because you have to use the tail. Yeah, but just Apollo, just really, I can't get over that Apollo cat face. Just Apollo, it's like he's hissing, just. Tss, tss. Okay, yeah, I just got to present.
Objection!
Yeah, it's like, no, you have to present the tail of Apollo! Apollo was a chimera! Miss Woods, I know this trial has been very hard for you, but you can relax now. You are, without a doubt, innocent. Mr. Wright, what wild assertion are you making now? My wild assertion is simply this. The two stuffed animals were mixed up. The tail the defendant's fingerprints were found on wasn't that of Phony Fancy. It was the tail of her gallery companion, Bum Rat Briny.
Objection!
What? What nonsense is that? I can see they're both stuffed animals, yes, but they're completely different characters. An elephant and a rhino, they're as distinct as a lawyer and a prosecutor.
But are they really so different? Both defense lawyers and prosecutors strive to protect the peace through law. Even elephants and rhinos have some similar characteristics. They're both gray, for example. Anyways, this poster is all I need to prove my assertion to be true. If I may direct the court's attention here, you will see how the two got mixed up. Look at that giant-ass tear! Look at that tear!
Well, would you look at that? The two tails are exactly the same.
Yes, exactly. The two stuffed animals are based on entirely different animals, but the design of their tails is exactly the same.
Ah!
Order in the court! As long as the possibility exists that the tails belong to Bumrap Riney, we can no longer consider it to be a decisive proof that the defendant handled the bomb. As things stand, I consider the charges against the accused unsustainable. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Payne?
Oh, yes, of course, Your Honor.
Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You turned things right around. Yeah, it's not over yet, but at least we managed to hold out this long.
I believe that brings our proceedings for today to a close. Mr. Payne, I'm afraid you have some serious investigating ahead of you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Let us reconvene tomorrow. Court is adjourned.
That was so exciting, boss. We did it. True to form, you managed to just barely pull it off at the very last moment. True to form. Gee, I never knew you had such a glowing opinion of me.
Thank you for everything you're doing.
You did great, Miss Woods. You really stuck it out. And you got really brave at the end, just when we needed you most, Junie. Thanks to you, we were able to turn things around.
Well, you were the one who gave me that courage, Athena.
Really?
Thanks.
So to be honest, was I any help at all? Of course. Without you, we would have never gotten out of that tight spot. That's good to hear. I may still have a lot to learn, but you can bet I'm gonna give it my all. I'll be so good that one day you'll call me your partner. That's what I like to hear. Little does Athena know that she basically gets to be called assistant. Analytical psychology, the ability to solve the riddles of a person's heart. Athena's true potential is beginning to really shine through now. Hey, where's Apollo anyways? Good question. I almost forgot about him, and then meanwhile Apollo, he's in the detention center. I told you, I didn't set the bomb off! Athena was merely experimenting with the options at the beginning of the case!
Nice try, Apollo, but I know you did it. But you won't fool me. I can see your vindictive look.
Emma! Please! Use reason!
Look, I'm pissed off, okay? Bob led me through a long day yesterday, and I'm done with it.
Why was my Emma voice going Monokuma there? Just Apollo, he's being interrogated.
I didn't bomb the courtroom! It wasn't in my briefcase! How many times do I have to tell you people this?
I assumed he'd still be here in the lobby.
Oh, I know. Maybe he's still in courtroom number 4.
Courtroom number 4? What would he be doing at the scene of the explosion?
Last I checked, he was standing there like Batman staring into the sun. When I came out to the lobby to rest, I told Apollo about Bumrap Riney. I told him I dropped Riney in the courtroom as I was trying to escape before the blast. And then Apollo said he had an idea where Riney might be, so we went to take a look. Together.
Huh, I guess Apollo can be pretty nice when he wants to be. So you went looking for Riney together before you were called back to courtroom number 5?
Yes, I'd have some time to rest, so I was able to go and look for him. But then they called me into courtroom number 5 to testify. Apollo insisted on staying there, though.
Yeah, little does everyone know. Juniper just went yandere, knocked Apollo out, and just Apollo's in the trunk of a car. Help! I'm in some car trunk, help! I don't know where I am! And there's some Ubers taking Apollo back to Themis. Someone let me out! No, help! With all those injuries, I wonder how he's managing.
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Wonder what it was.
He told me I'm gonna look for evidence to clear your name, Junie.
Juniper Eck. Sorry, basically, with how many times they alter between Junie and Juniper, it kind of mixes you up a little. Just maybe he found some new piece of evidence. Anyways, we better go and get him. Good idea.
on, I know you're... No.
To be continued. Yeah, and then Phoenix, he's just like, no! Now who will clean the toilets and be our punching bag? Okay, but anyways, on that note, I think now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, see you next time. Bye.